The public sector, which, by the way, government is telling us is full, employs less than 1 million people of our country's labor force. So if our labor force is 18-point-something million, and the public sector takes only 1 million or less, then you can understand the context in which I'm talking. Unfortunately, thriving parastatals that were flourishing a few years ago have been run into the ground by political appointees who have mismanaged the affairs of the state-owned enterprises. This constrains further the ability of the public sector to employ. Let me put our situation in a better context. Compensation costs in our budget for 2022 was estimated at 55.3% of tax revenue. It means of all the taxes we collect, we spend 55.3% to pay wages and salaries in the public sector alone. Amortization and interest payments consume the rest of our taxes, and even requires that we borrow to cover the total cost. This situation has compelled government this year, in the 2023 budget, to announce a freeze, or should I say a ban, on public sector employment. This makes the situation rather dire for you. It means the opportunities for employment for your cohorts can only be found in the private sector or through self-employment. That's the reality you face. Unfortunately, due to mismanagement and reckless expenditure by government over the past 5 years, the private business environment is also in a very poor state today. An ambassador of a European country who called on me recently noted that 7 companies from her country that had existed in Ghana have closed their businesses and left Ghana completely. And she also said some others have moved their offices from our dear country, Ghana, to Cote d'Ivoire. Only recently, you must have heard that Game, a retail outlet from South Africa, has announced that it's closing all its retail outlets in Ghana. Today, businesses are folding up as investors cut their losses in the wake of an almost collapsed economy.